Hey, welcome back to the net. Unbiased views, they're fast, they're furious. Topics to be covered today. Uh, big tournaments coming up in 2021. 2020 will be finished on a high with India, Australia, West Indies, New Zealand, and now South Africa having visitors Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka um, will be touring South Africa. That being said, another big news is Rohit Sharma's assessment will happen today with the NCA and BCCI, and a statement will be released. Parthiv Patel bids adieu to international cricket, and the New Zealand versus West Indies test match that is going on. So before we do that, please do hit the like button. Please do hit the subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. Going forward, let's take the first topic. I usually don't talk football on this channel, but a big name, Paolo Rossi, passed away today. Big player, 1982 World Cup winner. Interestingly, one of those three players that stand out now who has won a Ballon d'Or, who has won a Golden Boot and the World Cup in the same year. So, kudos to him. Brilliant career. I hope he rests in peace. Big loss for football. Moving to the next topic that I had, that was the upcoming itinerary that has been planned. So let's start with 2020. December seems to be interesting. Sri Lanka is going to tour South Africa. So even with England cancelling their tour to South Africa, Sri Lankans are deciding to go forward with it. So that's something good. Always nice when cricket happens. Then big news from England. England will be touring Pakistan after a long time, a period of 14 years. That will be in October of 2021. Uh, South Africa will be touring Pakistan for two test matches and three T20s. That will be in early Jan and Feb for 2021 again. England will then be heading out to Sri Lanka on a series that is twofold and played in two phases. One of them would be one of them would be test matches, two test matches, then they go back and then they come back again for three one days, three T20s. In between this, England will have a complete tour of India as well, where they play four test matches, five T20s, and three one day internationals. That being said, South Africa goes to Pakistan as well. Three test matches already planned for the early Jan and February time period. Pitches would be selected, and I think it's Karachi and Rawalpindi get the test matches, and Lahore gets the one day internationals. So, a busy calendar for 2021. It is going to be amazing. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. In the second part, where the the other teams play, the level two teams play, it's also been told that Ireland will be visiting UAE and Afghanistan, and that will be another nicely fought contest. Ireland are no mug, and it's always nice to see new teams coming up and cricket growing around the world. So I'm looking forward to that tournament as well. It should be fun. With games that are going on right now, Williamson has pulled out of the first test match. In West Indies won the toss and they put New Zealand in. Pretty decent start for West Indies. Managed to get two early wickets, but then Young settled in, and then after that they were on the break. They were 148 for four. Now that I see, so that will again be a good contest. West Indies do have a slim chance now that Williamson is not in, but this New Zealand team is fighting for the test spot. They know they have a chance, and I'm pretty sure they will be playing really well. They will be making sure that they do everything they can to play that final in England for Test Championship. So the other big news for Indian cricket standpoint, Rohit Sharma, his assessment happens today. NCA and BCCI have a talk to see how fit he is and if he can be flown back to South Africa or to Australia in time for the test matches. Now, Australia has a strict protocol that they always let um, all visitors have a 14-day quarantine period. I do not know how this falls for Rohit Sharma, who has already been quarantined here. I do not know how Cricket Australia takes that, how the Australian government takes that. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that whatever happens, Rohit Sharma manages to get a chance to play those test matches and he excels. We know how important he is now that Virat Kohli is not going to be a part of the squad for long. And finishing it off with Parthiv Patel's retirement. Parthiv Patel, who played for India in 75 odd games, 25 test matches, and a mix of one day internationals and T20s, finally calls it quit on his international career, actually, all forms of cricket. So, this Parthiv Patel, I would say, has been one of those, one of those players who has already always flown underneath the radar. His contributions have been vital. Take nothing away from them. He has been pretty instrumental in some of the victories India has had overseas. Shrewd and a canny wicket keeper sitting behind, always had a word or here or there to um, intimidate the batsman. So, plus three-time IPL winner. No one talks about that. One of his biggest contributions was when Gujarat beat Mumbai in the Ranji Trophy final, and they had set a record for the highest fourth inning chase. Parthiv Patel had made 143 in that innings. So kudos to him for a good career. Wishing him luck now that he's joining the Mumbai Indians management. He will be a squad selector, one of the squad selectors. He will be one of those guys who identifies local talent. So good luck to him in the second innings of his life. And with that being said, that's all that I have. Let's wrap it up. So before we go, guys, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Give me a shout out if you can. That would mean a lot. And wherever you guys are, stay healthy, stay safe. We will talk soon. Thank you.